Hey guys. Even though we won't be seeing the 11.1 PTR until the start of the new year, I wanted to talk briefly about how the previewed class changes affect the builds that I'm looking at as a casting/ranged Mistweaver monk. First, we've got a new talent called Emperor's Favor, which currently sits as a choice node with Legacy of Wisdom at the bottom right of our spec tree. If we take it, this makes Sheilun's gift a single target heal that heals for 150% more and is instant cast. For my main raid build, which is a ranged Rising Mist setup with Sheilun's gift and Xiaohao's lessons, I could see myself taking this since it makes Sheilun better suited as a reactive heal. Not to mention, having it be instant cast makes it far less disruptive if I want to proc a small Xiaohao's lessons buff going into a ramp. If I wanted to try it in dungeons, I'd probably drop Mists of Life, Chrysalis, and Invoker's Delight, taking Xiaohao's lessons and Emperor's Favor. This would give me access to a powerful single target heal on the move, and lessons would allow it to double as an amplifier for my damage and healing, just like it does in raid. Next up, Jade Empowerment is having its damage repackaged. Now, instead of increasing our lightning damage by 800% and cleaving up to 4 additional enemies for an equal amount, it's going to increase our lightning damage by 2000% to the primary target, and then cleave the same amount of enemies as before, but at 25% effectiveness. I think the damage works out to be roughly the same, at least on large packs, but now we'll finally have a reason to hit it on single target, which is fantastic. The talent Yulon's Whisper is getting its healing increased by 100%, again. I'm not sure this will be enough to make me want to take it, since I normally drink mana tea during downtime when there's nothing to heal anyways, but I do appreciate that they're at least trying to make our least taken talents at least situationally useful, rather than overwhelmingly useless. I won't pretend to completely understand these fist-weaving changes, since fist-weaving isn't my preferred style, but it looks to me like they're reining in the amount of gust procs from cleaving blackout kicks. As someone who doesn't take Jadefire Awakening, Crane Style, or Chi-Ji, the damage buffs are a pure positive, so that's nice. Now, something I didn't think was a big deal at first, but actually is that they're moving Sheilun's gift above the final talent gate, which means we can take it without necessarily cutting into our point budget for the bottom section of the spec tree. For example, in my raid build, I can drop Calming Coalescence to make room for either Tea of Serenity, Jade Empowerment, or the new Emperor's Favor talent. And having more options is great. Now before I wrap this up, I want to quickly mention the tier set bonuses. Our 2-piece gives our healing spells a chance to apply Insurance, a 15-second heal over time. This hot automatically consumes itself to instantly heal any friendly that drops below 40%. I can't say for sure if it'll instantly heal any ally, like it says, that drops below 40%, and not just the target with Insurance on them, but we won't know for sure until the PTR and these sets open for testing, so that's my guess. Our 4-piece is a little more interesting. Renewing Mist is guaranteed to apply Insurance for 6 seconds, and healing from Insurance is increased by up to 50% in proportion to how wide our Renewing Mist coverage is, up to us and 10 allies. What this tells me is that we'll be encouraged, if we're not already, to run a Rising Mist build to maintain that coverage, but until we see exactly how much of our healing comes from Insurance, I won't say Tear of Mourning is completely useless, but it's looking that way. Most of the lingering questions I have about these set bonuses will be answered as soon as they're available for testing, but to me the most important one is, will the guaranteed Insurance proc from our 4-piece trigger from Renewing Mists that are created by Rapid Diffusion? Either way, we'll see. So, I hope I've explained my thoughts and predictions in a way that makes sense. All in all, things are looking consistently up for us Mistweavers who want something different from traditional fist weaving. I plan to check out the PTR once it goes live at the start of the new year. That way I can start working on updated ranged and casting Mistweaver builds for my Season 2 spec guide. Until then, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy your holidays.